Hello everybody, how is it going? So, today we are playing more Corazon, and we're playing against a Sanji and Zoro, or Zoro&Sanji. I'm not sure exactly what their leader is called, but I didn't even know that they added this leader to the sim, as well as the Green Uta leader, so I'll eventually have to make a video on both of those. I was messing around a little bit with Zoro&Sanji, but I feel like the list wasn't that great, so I want to work on it a little bit before I make a video. But this is the usual Corazon list. I'll put it up at the end. Also, right here, I should have taken this X-Drake. I wasn't too sure like what they were really playing in the deck, but they do play 4-drops, and X-Drake would have gotten a crazy amount of value, so a bit unfortunate, but you know, now I know. X-Drake is good in this matchup, especially when I have a sugar. But yeah, the Zoro-Sanji deck does seem very cool. I think I'm pretty excited for that. Has a Law-esque feeling to it a little bit, so that kind of makes me happy. But yeah, I really wasn't sure what to record for yesterday. I don't know. I'm a bit like sad about Law not being around. I'm not gonna lie. It does get me down a bit, but it's okay. It's only for a little bit, right? Then we have new cards. But I don't know. I was still planning on just sticking with Law next set, and then you know, making Corazon as like a deck I'd play randomly at locals or something. But it's alright. We got to deal with it. we can play the jank version of Law with like the Whitebeard stuff. It's like not that bad, right? It's just nowhere near what it was. But yeah, we do. He does play down the 4-drop Zoro, which is basically just an Izo, not an Izo, sorry, a Okiku, but on crack. It's same exact effect as Okiku, but it's a 4/6 instead of a 3/5. And yeah, that X-Drake would have been super sweet here, but we do not have it. We'll use our Bonnie, find a killer, and we aren't going to be able to untap our leader this turn because we ate that hit last turn. Probably should have just countered out, but it's okay. We do have the killer to kind of defend, but honestly this Zoro's probably gonna rip apart all of our little guys, and that's fair because we'll be able to swing twice using their leader effect, obviously, but that does involve, like, actually no, it wouldn't matter, right? Because they'd swing here, they'll clear the Bonnie, they'll play something down, it triggers sugar, and then they just take it back with their leader effect. So yeah, they get a pretty good exchange here, not gonna lie. But one thing I will say, yeah, they play Izo, which is pretty good. Also, just in case you guys didn't know, even if sugar is tapped, her ability will trigger. She does her ability and then she taps herself, so even if she's tapped, her ability will still work, just so you guys know. But yeah, he's gonna swing 6 at the sugar. Yep, we just gotta let her go, and then Zoro will clear the killer. So yeah, very efficient turn for him, I would say. We see a 10-drop, which is pretty good. But I think what I was about to say, and I got distracted. 8-drop Kid seems very good against this deck because their leader can only restand 7,000 or less, and 7,000 does not hit 8-drop Kid, so definitely a little bit awkward for them. Also, I have nothing good to do this turn, like maybe outside of playing a blocker Law, but I didn't even want to do that. I just want to clear their body. If they want to give me 3 cards, sure, that's fine. And that is what they do. I'll probably just play a killer, so next turn, if I want to play Law or something, nope, I'm just going to leave 2 up. I have a Punk Gibson. I obviously don't. But he's going to play down Ivankov, reveal Ivankov off his top deck. Doesn't get to play him. Ivankov, I actually love the 2 3-drops in the Zoro-Sanji deck, the Mihawk and the Ivankov. They both seem very, very strong. Also just kind of fun cards, honestly. Mihawk has the shenanigans with like the film cards, and I think Zoro-Sanji might want to go more towards the film package. Not saying that like the new cards aren't like good, but Mihawk, you're definitely playing with the film stuff because it just works really well with it. Lets you play, you know, like Brook on curve, or ahead of curve, because you'd play Mihawk on 3, bring out the Brook, bring out probably like a Nami or an Usopp. And then if you are on like 4 Dawn there, you have the extra Dawn for your leader effect to like restand the Brook and take back the Mihawk. So there's some cool stuff with the film cards in this deck. I'm once again just going to try to clear this Zoro. If he's going to 0, that's just wild to me. But honestly, kind of a fine exchange, because once I drop this 8-drop kid, he's going to have 0 resources to work with, and we can just wall up a bit here if we're worried about dying. So we'll play Baby 5, then play Law, bounce her into the killer, and yeah, I should be fine, hopefully. He will be able to tap my Law here, and just swing 7 at my life. This turn is a little bit scary, honestly, because his leader effect will restand the Zoro, and then he can rest the killer blocker as well. I think, yeah, he should be able to. I don't think Zoro is once per turn. Yeah, he'll go 7, I counter out of it. He goes 5 with the Vonkov, draws a card. We'll just chuck the Baby 5. Definitely feels bad having to defend my life this turn, but I mean, their leader effect is good, you know, I'm not gonna lie. They have 4 swings and I can't just blatantly take all my life, honestly. But if he does leave everything like rested, we obviously also have 10-drop Dofi, which is very solid. We could do that before playing 8-drop kid, which is also fine. Still has a lot of Dawn to work with. He's gonna play Mihawk into the bounce Zoro, but he does, I don't know, did he tap the 2 for that? I don't know, I was like reading it, I'm like, what happened? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what, I imagine he tapped the 2 to bounce. I don't know, kind of weird, but goes 6 at me. I can block this. I don't want to drop another 2k. Or I could eat it, and then, no, I can't eat it. Whatever, we'll eat this one, So I go 7, get a Dofi off life, which is cool. And even though we are pretty low in hand size, we are definitely set up for the 8-drop kid. So we're going to go 1 Dawn lead. We're going to finally get rid of the Zoro, which is good timing because now we can't interact with our blockers when we have 8-drop kid up. We're going to use 8-drop kid effect, play down the Dofi. I'm kind of okay with leaving this on top. Yeah, we'll get another blocker for next turn. We'll have the X-Drake if he wants to start swinging with this stuff. And we'll just pass. So we should be pretty fine. I swear, it's like not uncommon. I think a lot of people on the sim just must not have played like OP01, and they just don't know what like 8-drop kid does. Like, I don't know. I do remember him doing some very weird plays here into the kid. So he just swings 12. Obviously, we'll just take a block. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the killer because it's a draw, and we get the Dofi that we know we stacked. He didn't rest any of his characters, which, yeah, I guess is annoying, but it's kind of whatever. Can't play 10-drop. Probably just gonna play, like, Law and then replay Killer after replacing Killer with the Dofi. And we can start slowly poking his life down. So yeah, we see a little bit more of the cards on top of our deck. We're gonna bottom it just because there's... I mean, sure, I guess I could pick up some searchers, but... I don't know, seeing the 2 8-drop kids there didn't look very good to me, so... We'll go 9 at life, we'll go 6 at life, I assume he'll take both. Probably should have swung the 6 first, but it's fine. We're kind of putting him into lethal range if he can't deal with the kid this turn. And yeah, I mean, just the kid being at 8 makes it so awkward for them to even, like, try to use their leader. Because, like, what's the point? You swing 7, you restand the 7, like, there's just no reason to do that. I also don't think they play many, like, top or much top end, so they don't really have anything that straight up is, like, even with kid or, like, above kid, so yeah. 8-drop pretty good. I also have 4 blockers on the field. Yeah, I don't know why he starts swinging with Sanji here. Like, right here when he did that, I just assumed that, like, maybe he doesn't know, but he swung the Ivankov with, like, the quickness. I don't know. Yeah, it goes 6 at my kid. Obviously, we just let it go. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. But kind of regardless, I do think that Corazon has a at least decent matchup into this deck. I definitely gotta like actually play the Zoro&Sanji deck to kind of feel it out. I don't know. it seems like it seems good, but I don't know. I think I just need to play with the film cards, and then I'll feel like, oh, this deck is really good. We'll see though. Looks like he's gonna poke my 8-drop with his Zoro. Yep, just swinging 8. I can take the draw here, or I can just chuck the X-Drake. I just end up chucking the X-Drake because he only has like, does he even have two more swings at it? It's 4. He technically does have 2 more swings, but they're both 8, so I can defend both with like one with a block, one with the counter if I want to. And preserve. We kind of just want to keep the laws because I'll probably just end up going for game because I don't have the hand size to keep defending like this. If he keeps doing these weird plays, like just swinging 6 at my characters, I mean, like, sure. He's gonna take back the Mihawk, attack my kid for 6. Yeah, we'll just, yep, don't care. Restands the Sanji, and I think he attacks again with the Sanji. Like, I don't know why, like, even do that. Like, I understand using leader effect to take back your 2k counter, but like, why do that? I don't know. He plays on double Okiku, which yeah, I'm fine with because it kind of gives me more of a direct idea of how much counter he has, and I'm like, yeah, I have enough swings that this should just be game. So we're gonna just go 9. We'll probably poke for 7s with Law. We can even swing with the Dofi. Don't really want to swing with the killer, but if we have to, we will. So we'll go, yeah, 1 Dawn on Law, attack for 7. He's gonna counter with the Mihawk and the Zoro. We'll go again 7 with the other Law, and he'll take that. And yeah, we're just gonna go the rest of the Dawn on leader, and that is the game. I know, kind of a quick video for today, but I just I don't know, I guess I was a bit unmotivated, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll probably end up testing Uta and Zoro&Sanji sometime this week, and you guys will see that. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.